Hello, my name is Taylor Elwood at InnerAlchemyCoach.com, and I'm your Inner Alchemy Coach. And what I'm going to talk about today is the importance of being true to yourself. What does that really mean, being true to yourself? It means knowing what your values and beliefs are, and then acting out on those values and beliefs. A lot of people in our society and culture don't do that. They don't necessarily follow their values and beliefs. They end up working at a company where maybe they have some disagreements about what that company stands for, or they're in a relationship where they compromise themselves in order to accommodate their partner, but do so in an unhealthy way. It's really important that you recognize when you're making yourself unhappy in order to make someone else happy. Because when you're doing that, you're losing out, and in the end, it's going to hurt that relationship even more. And usually the reason you're making yourself unhappy is because you're not following your values. You're not living your values. And it's really important to live your values, because when you don't live them, people won't feel like they can really know you. And you won't feel like you know yourself. So how do you identify your values? Well, let's take a feeling where you're feeling really unhappy and stressful right now. And I want you to ask yourself, what is it about this situation that's making me unhappy? And think about that, and then ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing that contributes to that feeling of unhappiness? Or am I compromising myself in some way or form or manner? Chances are you probably are. Once you figure that out, then ask yourself, in an ideal situation, what would I be doing differently that would make me happy? Once you've identified what you would be doing differently, then ask yourself, what value does that action match up to? Okay, well then ask yourself, is that value being reflected in my current activity that's making me unhappy? And if it's not, then what you need to do is you need to reassess why you're doing what you're doing and make some changes, because chances are that if you continue doing this, it's just going to make you unhappier and unhappier, and we don't want that. So when you're dealing with these kinds of situations where you're aware of your values and you're saying, I feel like I'm compromising myself, chances are you really are. So don't compromise your values just to make other people happy. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week.